Hello, this is PuffyZillaman4 here, and I'm going to show you my DVD collection. Well, since I don't have a camera, I can't show you my exact DVD collection, but I'm just going to post pictures of the DVD I have and provide some background info. Alright, let's get started. First picture is Looney Tunes Golden Collection. And I got this back when it first came out in 2003. It was a pretty good collection, and it's really good. I also have collections volumes 2, 3, 5, and 6. I'm going to get 4 for my birthday this year, and all of them are really, really good. And I like every single one of them. They're very amazing, and I hope Warner Brothers doesn't screw anything up, and I hope they provide another good DVD series for the Looney Tunes. Really good. Next in line is Teen Titans. This is one of the few series that I have the complete season, the whole series to. This is season 1. Here's my input on all the Teen Titans seasons. Season 1 is pretty good. Season 2 is even better. Season 3 is okay, even though some of them, I think season 3 was just, they didn't have as much, yeah, you get my point. They just weren't trying that much for that season. Next is season 4, which is really amazing. It's my favorite season. And season 5 is also really good. But I think it could have been better, but it was still pretty good. So there's Teen Titans. Next is Simpsons season 3. This was the first Simpsons season that I got for Christmas back in 2003. This was one of my favorite DVDs back when I was little. I was a big Simpsons fan. It was my favorite show. And the other seasons I have are 4, 5, 6, and 7. They're all really good. They're all A pluses. I really like them all, but season 7's my favorite because it has a lot of my favorite episodes, like Lisa the Vegetarian and Lisa the Iconolist and Bart the Fink and so on and so forth. So, Simpsons, awesome series, and I hope they get the rest of, well, not the rest of them, but hope they get my other favorite seasons like 9 and 2 and the rest of them. So, there you go. Next is Darkwing Duck. What a big one this is. Darkwing Duck was like my childhood hero when I was very little. Used to watch reruns of his show on Toon Disney all the time, and I was really excited when they had DVDs of him coming out. Volume 1 is really good, but the big disappointment in this one is the pilot episodes. Darkly Dawns the Duck is the edited version, and a lot of scenes from the original version are missing, so that's really a disappointment, but all in all, it's very good. I also have Volume 2, and I like Volume 2 a lot better because it has a lot of episodes with Nega Duck in it, and he's my favorite villain. He's just so cool. And Darkwing Duck, it's really good, and I hope Disney comes to their senses and releases the other volumes to complete the rest of the episodes because it's a good series. Next is Woody Woodpecker and Friends Classic Cartoons Collection. Man, that's a mouthful. I got this last year, and I really like Woody Woodpecker a lot. He's one of my favorite cartoon characters, and as you can see on the box, it also has the first 45 Woody Woodpecker cartoons, as well as some Andy Panda, Chilly Willy cartoons, and Wally Walrus on the far right is just one of Woody's enemies. I like the first one a lot because it has 4 cartoons directed by Tex Avery, who's my favorite cartoon director of all time. And these Walter Lantz cartoons have you wishing that I stayed at Walter Lantz a lot longer, but they also remind you that he was just running out of steam at that time. And the Woody Woodpecker cartoons are very good in this, and so are the Andy Panda and Chilly Willy cartoons. I haven't watched a lot of the old cartoons because I think they're just rip-offs of Disney cartoons and all that, but this one's pretty good. I also have Volume 2 of the Woody Woodpecker collection, and I like that a lot better because a lot of people probably don't like the second one a lot because Paul J. Smith, who is considered the worst Woody director of all time, most of the cartoons in that are directed by him, but I find him really underrated. I mean, sure, he's not that good as a director like Woody Woodpecker, director like Dick Lundy and James Culhane, but he's pretty good in his own right. He makes a lot of funny cartoons. And Woody Woodpecker, I'm hoping for Volume 3, because I don't know how they're going to, but I'm hoping they can top the first two. Oh boy, Batman the Animated Series. Batman is my favorite comic book superhero of all time. I'm a big fan of DC Comics. Here's Volume 1. I also have Volumes 2 and 3. And Volume 1 is very good, has a lot of good episodes, including the one that was voted the greatest Batman episode of all time, Heart of Ice, which is really one of my favorites. Volume 2 really is also amazing, which has a lot of awesome episodes, even ones with the Joker in them, and Joker's my favorite Batman villain. Volume 3 introduces a lot of other villains like Ra's al Ghul and the Ventriloquist, and I think it's interesting because I like to see those villains because they were never in any other form of Batman media except the comic books. All Batman sets are very good. I cannot choose my favorite. This show is that good. Check it out. The final DVD collection in this part is going to be the Three Stooges collection. I also have volumes 2, 3, 4, and 5. The first one, it's pretty. The Three Stooges are comic gold. They're probably my favorite comedians. They're just awesome. The first collection starts out the Three Stooges' career. They really didn't have the formula set well yet at this time. They weren't the pacing wasn't as quick, and the storylines weren't as wacky as the later ones are. Volume 2 that fixes the problem because the Stooges formula starts getting set. The pacing is faster, the wackiness is increasing, and the storylines are out of this world. I don't mean that literally. Next is Volume 3, which is probably my favorite of the Three Stooges collections because it has a lot of my favorites like A Plumbing We Will Go and You Nutsy Spy and all those. And Volume 4 is Curly's last good collection because at the end of this collection he suffered a mild stroke and he just couldn't be himself anymore. But Microphonies is really one of my favorite Stooges sorts because it really doesn't have to be violent. You don't have to be violent to be a good Stooge sort. And that short proves that. Volume 5, it ends Curly's career, his last 10 shorts, and he really doesn't have the steam that he used to have because of the stroke he suffered. So in comes Shemp. Shemp's not that bad, but I just don't like him that much because he's no Curly. I don't think they should have replaced him with Shemp, but Shemp's not that bad. I mean, but I don't want to get another collection with him in it because Curly's my favorite and it just would seem pointless. Well, that's all for now, so stay tuned and I'll post the rest of my DVD collection. We got a long way to go because I got a big collection. Ciao.